Stockfather has to tell you it's getting very old what's going on TikTok, what has gone on Meta, also known as Facebook, what used to go on X, also known as Twitter, and that's one-sided censorship. One-sided censorship so out of control, it's both sickening, it's for sure illegal. It's about the worst corruption I've ever seen in my life. And the fact that the government, that the party that's being censored doesn't do anything to stop this is criminal. I mean, people should go to jail for what's going on. Today is September 5th. I made a live video, 99% about stocks. I made a comment about a politician and that politician's effects on stocks based on that politician's policies. My live got kicked off. I immediately appealed it, and I would have been willing to bet $1 million my appeal would have been approved, and they would have said, okay, yeah, we were wrong. You did nothing wrong. Instead, my appeal was rejected for reasons of hate speech, and I have a copy of that live. And not 1 second of that live was hate speech. What I should do is hire the best lawyer New York has to offer and sue TikTok is what I need to do. But I don't have the time, the patience. I don't need the money, thank God. I don't need the aggravation. It's one thing if I deserved to be kicked off my live. But we all know what's really going on out there with censorship. It's one-sided censorship. So why does the other side allow it to occur? Don't go on a TV station, if you're a politician, and talk about censorship. Do something about it. Don't talk about it. Do something about it. Arrest people who censor people. Arrest them. Throw them away for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Shut down their apps for censoring. Censorship, one-sided, should be 1,000,000% illegal. I have a request for you. I can't do it because if I do it, I'm under their radar. So they will kick me off for doing this. But if you're not big enough, important enough, if your reach isn't over 100,000 people, my reach at times is 800,000 people. I've had videos go viral that have disappeared, almost 900,000 views. Disappeared. Another illegal scam that has occurred here on TikTok. But my challenge to you and my request to you is this. We know which views get censored. So, go the other way. Say things about the other person running in the election that are actually censor-worthy. Say things that are horrifically wrong. Say things that are hateful, truly hateful. And I'm not talking about somebody's policy, because when I mentioned a person's policies, that was that person's policies. That person made those policies, not me. I regurgitated that person's policies and got kicked off my live. So really go after the person who is on the other side of this. The person that you could literally say the most horrific things. And let's put this to the test and see if it gets taken down. Say lies about that other person. Say horrific things, hateful things. Don't say things about, because we're talking about political people running for president. Do not say things that are in any way endangering that person. You'll get arrested for that. I'm just saying make things up. Just say crazy shit. Let's say that XYZ is running for president. Go out and say, I think XYZ is one fucking low-life piece of shit, son of a bitch. XYZ should just be thrown away in jail. XYZ is the worst person on earth. Who in their fucking right mind could ever vote for XYZ? You know who XYZ is. See if you get taken down for hate speech. Report back to me here. Also, people, this needs to go viral. This needs to be reposted. Your freedom of speech is being pissed on, thrown away. You are slowly but surely being put under communist rule. Communism does not allow people to say whatever they want. That is the reason why a lot of my stuff gets taken down. My stuff is truth. But TikTok is under communist rule. Also under rule of a particular party in America who also controls TikTok, who must have made a backdoor deal to leave them here in America without being bought out if they effect this current election. I got kicked off lives until September 12th. These are the scams Meta used to do to me around Election Day. Then they would kick me off just before the election and kick me off and keep me off until after, close to the end of January, to make sure I didn't have the opportunity to put truth out. If you care about your freedom of speech, you're going to do something with this video. You're going to put it to the test. Don't only do it here, do it on Meta. Mark Zuckerberg came out and said he was not going to play those games this particular election. If I go on Meta, they will do what they did to me always in the past. If you go on Meta and they do it to you, I'm not saying you're not important, but I've got people who rely on my content, people who really want to know what I have to say. I don't need these social media companies. I don't need a dime of what I make from TikTok. If I did, I'd be on a food line collecting cheese. They don't pay me shit. They pay me ugats. I make fucking bupkis here on TikTok. I don't need the aggravation. I'm this far away for leaving from leaving TikTok forever. I don't do it out of my loyalty to you, my followers, my subscribers, and I don't want to put this test to the test, because if I get kicked off, you will be harmed, not me. I only have 117,000 followers. I actually have probably about 300,000 followers, but TikTok plays games. This needs to go viral. You need to do this for your freedom of speech. Whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent, you need to do this. Today it's one party getting abused. Tomorrow it's everybody. Your freedom is at risk. Don't be a schmuck your entire life.